Fairfield House is a place to liberate ourselves. That's the main thing.
We need to organize ourselves in a central point so that we can be centrally organized to the mission of repatriation and our cultural work to the African land.
The Council's view is very much that they want to see this go into the right hands rather than it being sold to somebody and then lose the access and lose the heritage of His Majesty.
I praise Rastafari all day long. I praise Rastafari. I healing King Selassie. Rastafari is like Mount Zion, round about I and I, one forevermore. Let not the wicked man come and rule over I and I. Yes, I and I put out and I hands unto outer country. So do good King Selassie, I and Rastafari. And to I and I that is good and upright in I and I Rastafari, I liberty. And may the fruits of Rastafari continue to bear for all to see and all to gather and all to eat and share. To bring balance, truth, order upon creation, upon the earth. Rastafari, we give thanks for life and for being here. And let all the works Rastafari and I and I mount. The meditation of I and I heart always be acceptable in the sight of the true and living eye. Kalamari, Haile, Selassie, and Empress. Blessed love, Haile, Selassie, and Empress. We're at the Haile Selassie House in Bath. You know where His Majesty visits. We just finished a meeting. A lot of progress. How do you feel about the meeting? We're here now. Introduce yourself. And,
I'm Liz Millman. I'm delighted to be here at Fairfield House and to be part of this team. It's really important that Fairfield House is saved for the future, that it's not sold on by the council and that it's used for a variety of purposes that have been identified through the meeting. So it's really been an important meeting, and it's January 2012, and by next January I'm sure we'll have seen a whole lot of changes and proper respect for His Imperial Majesty's stay in the UK for 5 years. We're going to be preserving and developing Fairfield House. That's most important because at the moment the state of the building does need some work. We're going to continue the use of the Fairfield House for older people, so that's going to be really important because it's already used as a day centre by various ones in the community. We want to look at the developing also Fairfield House as an international centre really with respect to the story of His Majesty's stay in Bath and also in regard to the wider Rastafari heritage. So it's a very, very important site and that's recognised. We've got a range of ways we're going to move forward with this and we'll be keeping people informed. So I'm just pleased to be part of the committee.
I mean, there's a lot of things coming up in Bath, a lot of events as well that we're looking forward to host in relation to communicating with the people of Bath. So we need to also bridge the gap of communication with one another and the Bath people and the heritage of Rastafari, Haile Selassie in England.
Well, the meeting went well still, you know, because we have come to a conclusion that we need to come together more tighter and set up a certain plan to really control the place. So the meeting went well.
And why you make them know so the eye has been coming here for how long now?
Yes, my lad, 17, 18 years now, you know.
And how much of the Rasta did you see come with you when the eye was coming forward to represent?
None, my lad, at that time. It was years after. And I realized that even a few sisters from London, like Sister Wallette and Sister Livette, they used to also visit the place, you know. Then after that, many Rastafarians start to manifest and the celebration go on here. I'll tell you one of the unique celebrations that went on here a couple of years ago was the 30th of June, when His Majesty went to the League of Nations, and also the 18th of October, His Majesty get a free ship of Bath. So these celebrations have been going on here, and I hope they can continue to go stronger now. You know? So I'm pleased to meet the eye them travel all these miles just to come to the meeting. They show the importance of Fairfield House, you know. The blessing to I and I, you know.
So any message down forward to the young Nyabingis and Rastafari?
Hold the faith, you know. Just hold the faith and listen out for the call when you can come at Fairfield House, come help to do the same thing what the Emperor did, liberate Ethiopia, liberate Africa, and liberate ourselves, you know? Fairfield House is the place to liberate ourselves. That's the main thing.
Rastafari. Most you know, we still lay at the Fairfield blazing the hottest fire, the Rastafari Global Council, Lions Den fan. And now we're here with this ample here. Tell them what you do down by the Fairfield fan.
Well, I can say I just volunteer working in the garden, keeping the grounds cleaned up, sort of, because they've been neglected for years now, so we're just sort of working on cleaning things up really. Got a little sort of flower garden with a sculpture going on, we're going to have a little vegetable patch, just nice things all around the place.
Yo, Fire, I'm going to give you respect, because the first trade of Rastafari is farming, and this man take it upon him head and come and clean up the garden. We want to hear from all of the Rastafari them in the community who want to come help clean up His Majesty garden and live Rastafari, help cleaning up the garden. The Rastafari come down here and paint some of the place up here, so we want to get more painters, more trades. Come, link us to the Rastafari Global Council with the links right here. Bless it.
I wouldn't expect them to be able to fit the whole bill, but to definitely galvanise some support.
I think so.
Because there's a lot of people that some people still want to see the monarchy like perhaps reinstated in Ethiopia as a constitutional monarch. So I think that he would maybe be a good figurehead, maybe as a patron for the trust.
Could be a patron for there's this guy too, Benjamin Zephaniah. Then I think he's a big name.
Yeah.
Or even one of the Mali sons.
He would be a good one. Julian Mali, I think he's based in London.
Yeah, so you have big names people who can attract money to the house.
That's right. I know this, as I think I mentioned to you, there's this professor who actually received this degree from Haile Selassie. He's got the picture there, and he's got the African Humanitarian Association or something like that. I think he'd be a good person to tap into in terms of perhaps getting money out of the Ethiopian embassy.
But we want to get this guy as well.
Keen to see this monument of His Majesty.
You know the photographer
over the world.
Forget his name now, Desta or something like that. This is His Majesty's personal photographer. He lives somewhere here in England. Yeah. And Sean is supposed to contact him. So if he, as part of the first activities, if we can get him to, let's say, do a kind of pictorial presentation on any evening and say, yeah, look, this is when His Majesty and all of this kind of stuff happening here.
And all that sort of thing, because then you've got two big rooms. You've got this room here and the room forward, which could serve as a museum for him. And they're all interlinked with these doors as well, so you can go from one room to another, so the access is no problem. That was just our initial thoughts at the moment. So Avon County Council said, well, we can't use it anymore. They looked at selling it. There was a bit of a fuss kicked up, and they didn't. And it just got transferred over to Baines when Avon was abolished and Baines was set up. So this is pretty much untouched for 20 years.
With this section?
Yeah. Yeah, and you can tell it's an old people's home. You've got all the alarms above all the doors and all that sort of thing. So we do.
And I'm not sure what the current secretary was used as. Do you think that was Empress Menen's room?
I think that's where the confusion's crept in. Is the bedroom is where the office is now, and they've just allocated a room.
Yeah.
Because when Bemska moved in, there wasn't a single picture of him at all, or anything. There was nothing to. You wouldn't know.
Yeah, the place was gutted. So
Yeah.
council still on the carpets.
Haile, Selassie, Rastafari, I Rastafari, I Selassie, Rastafari.
And Rastafari pronounce a beautiful blessing of sun rays, light, earthquake, lightning, up on the Fairfield House, Rastafari. And let it move forward unto the glory of Haile Selassie the first, the true and living eye, within all of I and I. Hear it? Rastafari.